Hey guys, Dakara here and welcome back to my channel, and today we are on Season 2, Episode 13 of The Expanse. The Primers got rid of The Expanse, guys. You warned me in the comments and they definitely did. Shout out to Sharon for sorting me out. God bless. I would have been fuming. I mean, I'm already fuming because I paid for Prime Video for them to just remove it. Really frustrating. But hey ho, these things happen. So yeah, I guess we'll see how they wrap up the end of Season 2. Here we go. I feel nervous. I don't know how they're going to play this. Christian.
You're shot.
What? Well, that's disappointing.
He's took a bullet for her.
I'll take you to the med
I can
bay.
get there on my own. Doc will take care of me.
Oh, they're back together. Oh, well, that didn't last long then, did it? I thought she'd still be on that other ship with Melissa.
I don't deserve credit for that.
It was Alex.
If Alex hadn't talked me off the ledge, we would have been too late.
Did you kill that thing from the lab?
No. I almost traded your lives to do it.
Oh, that was his wake-up call.
Walked away from Ganymede.
And I understand why you did. It won't happen again.
Ooh, this is not what I mean, I prefer it, obviously, but I didn't think it'd go like that.
Told you my degree's in botany.
You're a doctor. How's it look?
Oh, you look great. Oh yeah, the wound.
Sorry about your little girl.
Still don't know what happened to her. Not for sure.
Oh, he has the hip things. Of course, he has the little V.
Do you think that used to be a kid?
I think so.
Oh my god, I'm so distracted.
You want a hell of a pilot.
Yes, you are.
Well, thank you.
Has his hair grown suddenly?
Oh, it's been invented. All right, let's take a look-see.
What the fuck is that?
Oh my god. There's no way it's actually on there.
Son of a bitch, it must have hitched a ride when we had it cornered in the ag dome.
We have to kill it.
The fuck is that? Such a British response.
It's not doing anything dangerous.
And we're not going to give it a chance to.
Oh god, I'm in VR. Are you fit enough to be doing this, Amos? I mean, you're fit, but you know what I mean.
We just lost sight of it behind a container near a bulkhead on the lower deck aft.
That's pretty terrifying. That's quite scary, that.
It has to be down there. We would have seen it if it moved.
Amos right flank, I'll go left. Set up a crossfire and force it out the home.
Oh my god, I'm playing Halo.
The hell is that thing doing?
A resistance. The Chimera.
It has some kind of tech implanted in its chest.
It's trying to get out.
What the fuck was that?
It threw it out. No, it threw it out, though. So he could have left that in there and blew the ship up, but he threw it out. Am I missing something here?
Holden, Amos, what the hell is going on?
I can't disengage the magma! Get out of here! You're no good to anyone dead!
I have full body chills right now.
It's backing off!
Maybe it no longer considers you a threat.
What is it doing?
Part of its chest was a failsafe regulator, some kind of command and control module.
That thing's trying to get to the reactor.
And it punctures the chamber!
We're more or less fucked.
Oh, this is a lot already. Holy Jesus.
Our escort ship isn't responding.
Aaron Wright must have covered that too.
She's just casually on her phone.
Your wound, it doesn't look good.
Thanks for the pep talk.
I found a way out. There's a maintenance crawl on the other side of that wall.
That is not going to work.
Right. You'd never make that climb.
Jesus Christ, not because I'm old.
Oh god, I love them. I love all of them.
Hold on.
No way he dies here. There's no way he dies.
Get it. And come save our asses. Okay. I'll cover you.
You've got this. I believe in you, Bubba.
You there? I want to negotiate.
You do?
What? Surely that's a lie. That has to be a lie. Oh my god, he's nearly in.
I bet you I can bounce that thing out one of those holes.
Out of the question. A maneuver like that will snap him in two.
Oh god.
You welded the valve shut.
But that would have
yeah,
been
it's just suit like a balloon and it popped him out like a missile.
What's your point?
Get him out before that happens. Pretty impressive how strong the alien thing is.
There it is. Right in the middle of the crater.
In the crater. Leo! The water!
This is where you say we have to descend so we can get close for our sensors to get meaningful readings.
You point out that we'd be at the edge of what our ship is rated for, and that our Martian shadow is probably going to shoot at us.
Rig for atmospheric flight.
Well, haven't you two come a long way in such a short time? That's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
When you said Holden could survive this, you were lying.
Yeah.
Do not blow the hatch until I tell you to.
He can't lie to her, can he? Like, he can't. When it's just the two of them, he's transparent with her, isn't he?
Grab a torch and come down here and help me.
Huh? That's changed things for him. Or her, them.
It's working. It stopped digging.
But now is he going to go for Holden? Because that's where the highest point is of activity.
It's heading back for Holden.
I can get my gun.
Powering up.
And he'll go back now. Mental. What if one of them boxes comes past it? Isn't it going to crush her? Get a wiggle on.
There's more than one way we can do this.
You're losing a lot of blood.
I'll try to bleed slower. I would love to hear what alternatives you've got.
Come on, Bobby, please. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
What we need to do now is settle down until I can talk to Mr. Mao.
You're not going to kill anyone?
I don't have to.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I call BS as well.
We are only alive until Mao is sure we aren't useful to his grand scheme.
Please, Bobby. Oh my god.
We even know how many?
Anyone we don't know, shoot on sight. Yeah.
That was close.
Shit.
Oops.
Made light work of that, didn't she? Oops, indeed. So how come they don't work for her? Is it like a pin? They go off your fingerprint? Like, well, he's not looking great, is he? Oh my days.
Blow the damn cargo doors open so that Alex can spin that thing out of the ship.
You're trying to protect me. I don't think an explosion. That's...
Oh god. He's not looking great.
Are you thinking about it?
Tell him I need comm access.
Oh no.
Sorry, you cannot go into shock. Tell him I need comm access.
She needs comm access.
The look that he's giving her.
Leave the undersecretary and you can go. Hand over Azraelov for us to keep safe. You and the Martian can take it and go.
Give me the gun.
I kind of want to focus on that storyline now.
We won't have to force it out. We lure it out. This ship has torpedoes armed with nuclear warheads, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
You got there. You got there in the end. Right, here we go.
Ask yourself, is he worth it?
Who?
The man you serve here. Does he deserve your sacrifice? You're about to lay down your life for an unworthy master.
Which she can relate to.
If I let you in, you'll let me go?
You have my word.
Do you think that you could throw me in one of those cargo lockers, maybe rough me up a little, just so they don't think, you know?
I mean, yeah, I could do that. I could do that for you.
I'll pull the shielding and you'll throw it out away from the ship. And hopefully, if you're right, that creature will go after it.
I keep thinking I'll tell May about this when I get home. She pretends to care. Pretended.
Can we not?
In case I have to kill you, I just wanted to say thanks. You made some pretty stupid choices since you've been in charge, but you're always trying to do the right thing. So.
Yeah.
Gotta love his honesty, ain't you? I knew what you meant.
Be a good man. Not everybody does. Thank you.
What the hell are you doing?
This is Christian Azraelov. Hold your fire. I'm coming out.
I knew I loved her. I knew I love her for a reason.
The mess. Yes, sir. I understand. It's nothing personal.
I guess Mo made up his mind.
I'm so sorry.
You can't leave us like that. Hello? I can't. I'm already thinking of headcanons. Like, Bobby's already rocked you up. They're safe.
It's out the door. It's headed your way.
Guys.
See it. Steady, Prax.
Imagine seeing that. It's a no from me.
No!
Prax.
Come on, Doc, do it!
It's not me! Alex, we're in! Do it!
Firing up the barbecue.
So, all those little pieces, they're destroyed now, right?
You're sure it's gone?
Damn straight. He stripped it right down to its nuclei.
Oh.
It was his idea. This is one steely-eyed man of science, our plant guy.
Boys, can we have the room for a minute?
Is she gonna tell him about the sample? He definitely did that on purpose.
I have something I need to say to you,
Is she gonna say? Is she gonna do it?
and I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it.
How bad could it be? Whatever it is, we'll be all right.
I don't know about that.
Sides change sometimes. Not fighting war after war after war. It's already scattered too far to ever be sure it'll all be gone. I didn't destroy our sample. I gave the protomolecule to Fred Johnson.
Oh my god. May?
Sweet dreams.
Fuck you. Don't end there. No way. That was actually insane. I honestly feel like I hit play and it's already finished. Like that was insane. It's weird because I've never heard of this show before. It wasn't until you guys brought it to my attention. And then now that I'm watching it, I'm like, how? How have I not heard of this show before? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, the quality, intensity, the cinematic visuals that this show brings. And I just never heard of it. Like, it doesn't seem right. I mean, all I can say to that is thank God you guys have brought it to my attention, because otherwise I'd be missing out on this epic show. Let's get stuck into it though. This finale, what a finale as well. They've been constantly at a 10 these episodes. Like, season 2 has been unreal. It's been so good. So to have a finale, you're thinking, you know, surely it can't get any better. Like, where are they possibly going to take this? But then they just do. They just always seem to outdo themselves. And again, like, from start to finish, I'm on the edge of my seat. I don't know where they're going to take it. I don't know who's going to live, who's going to die, where the twists and turns are going to come into play. And there are times where I think, oh, this is definitely going to happen. But then they'll introduce something that I'm like, wait, what? For instance, when Christian is trapped and the odds are completely against her, I'm thinking that, is it Silver? I'm thinking he's gonna just sacrifice himself to save Christian. But it ends up completely the opposite way around. She ends up saying, no, just take me now and please promise me that he remains safe and Bobby remains safe. It's just wild. And there was a split second there where it didn't look like it was going to go that way. She looked on edge. She looked like, okay, this guy is not on my side. He's going to sell me out. And I thought that, you know, we were good. But then they have that conversation. He says, look, I owe your son this, not you. I'm doing this for your son. And her just hearing those words were enough to say, you know, he's living by those words now in my son's name. I need to save this guy. This is a good man. And I want to be the leader that I can be proud of and that other people can trust and just the person that she wants to be. I mean, luckily it paid off because Bobby ends up absolutely kicking ass and saving them both, from what I can tell. Again, I don't know how they're going to get from this location to where they need to be, unless Bobby talks to the mechanic and says, oh hey, I might have killed the people that you're working with, but I didn't hurt you. I held my end of the bargain there, the promise I made to you, I've stuck by. Any chance you could take a zoo? Cheers. I don't know how it's gonna go, but again, like, that was the finale episode of season 2. And there are so many questions that I have and answers that I'm begging to get. That being one of them. Like, how the hell are they going to get back to Earth now? And then we have Holden reunited with Naomi and the gang very soon, I might add. I thought that they were going to be separated for a little bit longer, to be totally honest. I thought maybe Naomi was going to grow a bond with Melissa and we get to see their dynamic and the route that, you know, Naomi wanted to go down. But they didn't. Naomi just jumped back on the Rocinante straight away to say thank you to Holden for what the team did. And now they're just together solving this issue. But he ends up in a pickle. He ends up getting crushed by that casing. And we get to see where the team's loyalty lies and what they really want. Like, their personalities really came through in this. You have Alex focusing on his skill set. He's a good driver, he understands the ship and how things work when it comes to escape plans or, you know, chopping off a section of the ship, etc. He was smashing it in that regard. And then we've got Amos, who is the muscle. But what surprised everyone in this one was that he has experience in shit situations and he has taken all of those experiences on board and he shared them with the team. And yes, he might be quite blunt at times and say, you know, sorry Holden, but I'm going to have to kill you if I have to kill you. He stays on target, which is save the majority and get the hell out of there. If we have to say goodbye to the captain because of that, then so be it. But we've been given our mission and that's what we need to do. So again, it was great to see the dynamic there. And then you had Naomi, who's very much all heart-based. So you've got Amos, which is the muscle. He is intelligent, obviously, as well. And he likes to think about things logically. And yeah, he's the very black and white guy. So then we have Naomi that is more just built in her heart. And she listens to her heart more so than her head the majority of the time. And she's thinking, Holden, whom I love, is trapped and we gotta save him, so there has to be another way. And she encourages the team to think about those other options as well. And even when Amos turns and lies to the team to say, you know, it might not rip Holden apart, it might not, knowing full well that it will, Naomi calls him on that straight away. And he's like, yeah, well, I did lie. But again, he's very like, if we need to achieve this, I'm going to have to do this. Whereas Naomi doesn't appreciate that. She's like, I don't like the lies. I am going to do all I can to find other ways, even if it means that it puts myself at risk and in turn the team as well. Again, her heart is overpowering her head right there. And then you have Holden, who has had an epiphany, apparently, that, you know, Alex has talked him out of his tunnel visioning when it comes to the proto-molecule. And Naomi has admired him for that and said, you know, it's great to see you again. So he's sort of been grounded. And then when this happens, he stays true to that. He's not like, okay, well, I'm going to kill myself to take this guy out. It's more, I can rely on my team to make the right call. I am going to order what I believe to be the right call. But he did put a lot of faith in his team as well. And credit where credit's due, like when they do well, he appreciates them for that and he calls it out for that and thanks them. So I do think it's nice to see the softer side of Holden again, seeing his appreciation of his team. And yes, when the proto-molecule was bombing about the ship and stuff, he was very like, we need to destroy this, we need to get it out. But it was different because he's not yelling at the team to listen to him. He's saying what he wants to do and his priorities, but he's still very much Holden. Whereas in the past, it's like he's blacked out and he's just become someone that we just don't recognize because he wants this proto-molecule destroyed. Obviously, following all this and the doc stepping up and thinking of an idea that saves everyone, fair play by the way, it's also allowed people to realize their worth and the future and the people that they want to be moving forward. So this has allowed Naomi to really reflect on that and say, you said no more secrets, I've been keeping a pretty big one. And here's the thing, I gave the proto-molecule, the sample, to Fred Johnson. And I've got to say, it was only a split second I saw Fred Johnson, but the second I saw him, I was like, yes, like it feels good to see him again. And he's just one of those characters that he's so layered again, and I find him so interesting. And I miss the dynamic that he had with our Rocinante team. And I miss Drummer and how she communicated with Naomi, trying to gain friendships with the team as well. But also, and more importantly, the dynamic that she had with Fred Johnson and her relationship with the Belters. And yet they all work individually of themselves. They've all got their own separate story that I'm just dying to dive into deeper. So yeah, I'd be very glad to see the teams back, Fred Johnson back, and yeah, seeing the dynamic there. I will say I am very surprised we haven't seen Dawes in this, because Ceres is a big part of this, the Belters, huge part of the show. So I thought we were going to see just maybe where they're at this point in time. Obviously we know that Mars and Earth have this big feud going on now because of the events of Ganymede, etc. So Ceres and the Belters kind of took a bit of a back seat. I thought we would see a little glimpse of that moving on into season 3. But if I've learned anything from seasons 1 and 2, it's that the Expanse doesn't do things by the norm. It's not that typical layout. It's not what we usually get in TV. It's very different in an amazing way. Obviously with the Expanse season 1, you guys have seen my reaction. I wasn't 100% instantly when I started the show. I was like, it's good, but I'm struggling a little bit, and I don't know, I just felt a little dumb when I was watching it at the start. But I'm so glad that I listened to all of you in the comments when you were saying you've just get to episode 4. You know, if you still feel like it's not your show, it probably isn't your show. But obviously when it gets to that episode, you feel that pivot, and then I was warming. I was definitely warming to the show. And then by season 2, it's night and day. Like, it's just, I am all in. All in. This show is incredible. It really is. And I know I've said it in the past, but I do think that's a lot to do with, like, they put their footing in. They laid everything out. It's that slow burn at the beginning. But now we're getting that satisfying feeling of getting answers and movement when it comes to that main arc. And at this point now, I feel like I'm understanding the characters that are in front of me. And even with Ehrenreich, like, I was dead set on, this guy is a douche. Do not like him. And then they start introducing other aspects to his character. And I'm like, wait, have I got this guy wrong from the beginning? So then I fake out again. Like, I love those moments in TV where it really makes you question what you believe and if you can trust certain characters as well. Because even in this one, when Christian had that look of, wait, is this guy gonna sell me out? Like, I'm right there with her in that moment. So as she's experiencing it, I'm experiencing it as well. Obviously, it worked out great, but still, in the moment, you're just so sucked in. And I forget who said it early in my season 1 reaction, so I apologize for that. It might have been AC10 maybe, but it's that you discover those moments as the characters are discovering them. So you feel like you're a part of the characters rather than like an onlooker of the characters, because in a lot of TV shows the audience knows more than what some of the characters know, whereas within the Expanse a lot of it is you're finding out as they're finding out and you're enjoying that ride along with them. So it feels a little bit more immersive in my opinion. There's not a lot of shows like this though, and I think that this is going against the norm, but it feels refreshing because of that. I know it's an older show, but I mean, as a viewer, it's quite refreshing to experience a show quite differently. And people have made me aware that this is a book series as well. I haven't read the books, obviously, so if you guys could refrain from saying, well, in the books this happened or XYZ happened, just because I don't want to be getting my wires crossed or getting confused even more so when watching it. But I wanted to obviously make sure that people were aware that there is a book series, guys. If you are enjoying the show and you haven't known of the books or read the books yet, then obviously you can check those out. So hells yeah, Bobby, you managed to escape the room in one piece. You managed to talk your way out of a tricky situation, as well as kicking ass with a few more of the guards that were on there, saving the team, and then it sort of leaves us there for now. But it was such a strong, powerful moment. I like how they introduced that as well, like with the narration going over it as well. I thought it was really, really good. One thing that just well and truly blew my mind was when the ship was going down, because they're obviously investigating Eros and the blue hole that they're looking at, and as they're coming down, everything just scatters and everything becomes a particle. It was just that visual, insane, truly insane. And then all the people just floating, gobsmacked at what is happening and what's around them. It just blew my mind. And then they ended it there as well. Like, they're gonna make me wait to see what on earth happened following that. Like, mental. It's just, what a show. What a freaking show. Like, how they shot that. I want to know all the details, like how they even got to that point, but the visual of it all is so impressive. And again, it's that quality. Like, even the proto-molecule when it's in that human form is terrifying. But this show is, I mean, we're going back a few years, right? But They absolutely nail that CGI. Like, it's incredible. It's so freaking good. And as it's all in slow motion, as the proto-molecules like going for the ball, that radiation, for the jets to kick in and you just burst into flame. It was just, yeah, it's so good. So freaking good. So obviously we have a lot of storylines active right now. We have Fred Johnson with the sample proto-molecule. We also have Holden dealing with the news of Fred having hold of that as well now, and the relationship and dynamic between Naomi and Holden following that reveal. We also have May being trapped inside this coffin type thing and sent on her way, but she still looked like May. So that leads me to wonder now, like, was that in the present? God, I hope it was the present and she's doing okay. But there was so many more lockers. They were everywhere, guys. How many people are they experimenting on this point? Wild. But the doctor managed to stay focused, because there was a bit there where he was doubting, like, should I do this? Because what if this is May that I'm killing right now? He does it anyway, and then reaps the rewards. Obviously, he's been trusted with the Rocinante group now. He seems like a solid member, and they're hopefully going to do all they can to now help him, and in turn May. Obviously, in the grand scheme of things, that's what we're all here for. We want her to remain safe, and the team want to know what they're planning to do and what they're doing with the weapon, etc. So every bit of knowledge that they can get their hands on is going to be for the better. I'm wondering if they'll end up teaming up with Fred Johnson and Drummer following the reveal, obviously, with the sample. Holden is going to contact him to be like, I know what you've got, and just to let you know, we fought a human looking proto-molecule as well before, so just give them an update on what this thing is capable of. But again, like, is that going to be too much knowledge to give? Will he trust Fred Johnson with that knowledge? Because every place that have got their hands on the proto-molecule have all handled it very differently, and they've had their own goals and their own tasks that they want to explore with this. So some just want to instantly destroy it, like the Rocinante team. Some want to push it to its boundaries and see, you know, what they can create with it. We also have others that want to keep it hidden from everyone else, the Martians, and keep it a secret so that they can use it as sort of leverage as well. And then we have Jules, who believes that this proto-molecule is the future and that it's sort of like their new god, the thing that they need to protect and do all they can for. He felt as though his daughter was a perfect sacrifice for this proto-molecule because of what it's capable of. Again, I'm still unsure about Jules, so I don't want to comment on that too much right now. We didn't hear from Aaron right in this one either. So there's so many avenues, so much to dive into. The writer of this story has done an incredible job at thickening it out, making it really substantial, and it's not just light, frivolous things. It's so complex. It's, yeah, heavily layered, and I'm loving it so much, guys. I really hope that you can tell how much I'm loving it. So thank you all for watching season 2 finale reaction. I appreciate it a lot. If you did enjoy it, smash that like button, guys. Give it a cheeky thumbs up because it would mean the world to me. Maybe subscribe to the channel as well if you could be so kind. But as always, there's no pressure here. I would just love to have you. I want to welcome all my new patrons as well following the release of my Expanse pilot reaction. So I hope you're enjoying it here. And if you have any questions or you're concerned about anything, then just DM me and I'm sure I can help you out as soon as I can as well. If you would like to join the DAT Pack, please do so. My links are in the description of this video. I have all of these reactions, their extended form, and I'm much further ahead as well over on Patreon, so if you're interested, check it out. But as always, there's never any pressure. You do you, guys. Until next time, though, goodbye for now. Speaking of the DAT Pack, let's dive into another comment from there, and this time I have chose Varun Lax. I hope I've pronounced your name right. They say, I think the big thing with Holden in this episode is this season really, is that he has a lot of trauma from what he saw on Eros. He saw how much pain the people of Eros were in when taken over by the protomolecule, and he experienced how the protogen didn't even care. And now all he's hearing is that Earth, the OPA, and now Mars all still want to use protomolecule for their own means. So Holden believes the only way to stop another Eros is to make sure there are no protomolecules left. But unfortunately, it might be too late for that. In this episode we see how both Holden and Naomi are suffering from PTSD of Eros. Naomi has survivor's guilt, and Holden wants to destroy every last bit of the protomolecule. This leads them to both make maybe not entirely rational choices, but choices rooted in trying to do their best to make up for what happened in Eros. So true. Put a pin in that one, I'm going to come back to it. And as far as Ehrenreich goes, I think it's not so much misreading him, but more so that we all underestimated him. After all, Azraelov is the one who trained him, and he's just as capable in playing the political game. I think he was ready to throw in the towel initially, but Azraelov slipped when she told him about the meeting with Mao. Ehrenreich saw his chance and took it, ended up making a masterful move. Yes, masterful, but also very risky as well. But again, when you have nothing to lose, like, what are you actually risking in that moment? And he thought the only way is up from where he was, because he was definitely in a real shitty spot. So when we put it like that, it's definitely, it makes sense that he made the choice that he did. And you're completely right, definitely underestimated him for sure. And talking about Holden, I feel like you've explained that so well, like really perfect, because with Holden, I was very scared of seeing the shift within his personality and worried that he was going to go so far that there was no point of return. Luckily, we haven't experienced that, and he has snapped out of it. But it does make sense the way that he was behaving, because like you say, he's seen it all, and it's definitely affected him to his core. It wasn't just something that he could shrug off. It's something that has really played on his mind and affected him on a deep level. Similarly to what you say with Naomi, so from her end of things, it was that, well, why have I survived? And those people don't get to. Like, why should I be here? And I'm hoping that the decision that she made about saving those people and doing all she can to be a better person is the reason why she is where she is. And I hope that she holds on to that as well, that she's capable of making some really big decisions. The pin that I wanted to bring back up with that paragraph that you mentioned was Amos saying to Holden in the finale that he wanted to thank him because even though he's done shitty things, he's done them from the heart. He's done them because he's trying to do the right thing always. And I think that's that similarity with Naomi as well, is sometimes the calls that she's making are risky calls. They might seem a bit shitty from an outsider's point of view, but she's always doing them because she feels like they're the right ones. She's thinking of others more so than she's thinking of herself, and the same with Holden now as well. It was, look, leave me here even though my leg's crushed. Leave me here. Do what you've got to do to get this protomolecule off of this ship and to save more people in the long run. He's thinking of the future. He wasn't being selfish in that moment of, no, save me right now. Like, whatever happens with this protomolecule happens. He's like, no, I know the bigger picture looking at this. Even though it feels like it's too little too late when it comes to the protomolecule, you're still going to keep fighting. You're not just going to wave the white flag, because the people that are getting this protomolecule within their hands they're manipulating it and they're making poor decisions with it. So like Amos said, at least he never has to question if he's on the right side when it comes to Holden. He's always going to put other people first and do the right thing, even if those that he cares for are the ones that aren't on his side or aren't agreeing with his decisions, like Naomi with the sample. I think that is what's going to affect him a lot as well, because the ones that he does trust, he cares what they think, he cares for their safety. And for Naomi to lie and keep that secret for so long, it's going to feel like one of the biggest betrayals. It really will. Hopefully, what I'm thinking is that Holden will realize that it's way bigger than this tiny sample. So yes, he made a poor decision in his eyes to not destroy the proto-molecule at the time. But let's be honest, if that proto-molecule was destroyed, it's still all over Mars, Ganymede, like there's so many more locations of this proto-molecule. It's way bigger than what they thought. So yes, they can destroy this proto-molecule bit by bit, which I'm sure they'll try to do, but it is a lengthy task, really lengthy task. Having said that, there's a chance that Holden looks at it and says, well, every little helps, so you keeping hold of that have just prolonged our mission, inevitably. But I mean, we don't know what Fred's going to do with it. Whereas we know that this doctor that has May definitely using it for the wrong reasons. Their morals are adrift. They're choosing to inject innocent kids with it for a start. It's just shocking. We also know about Miller and Julie as well, and their journey. It's way bigger than just the proto-molecule. It's how that proto-molecule is affecting all of these different places and the minds of them as well, and that moral code, what is right, what is wrong. I'm just wondering if there's going to be a point where some of the proto-molecule is going to be so human-like that they're really going to struggle to differentiate what's right and what's wrong. Because what if this proto-molecule becomes full of heart, which is obviously a very human trait? And that's the difference, isn't it? It's that, like, turning your empathy off with that magnet or whatever. It's allowing more people to have these AI tendencies. But what if it flips the other way around and they experiment with it so much that if the proto-molecule then learns to grow that empathy, grow that heart, that meaning of caring for other people, putting other things first before themselves. And yeah, this could go anyway. For some weird reason, I thought we might have seen Miller and Julie again. I know that's such a weird thing to say, but you know, if there was some sort of communication, like they tapped into a bit of the proto-molecule, like they're sort of the gods of the proto-molecule and they're controlling what happens with it. But obviously humankind have messed with it so much now that there's different versions of the proto-molecule as well. You'd think we'd learn from mistakes, but it's that curiosity thing, isn't it? People are so curious and they always want to expand and test, push the limits, you know? But yeah, I rambled a lot there, but thank you everyone for leaving your comment. Appreciate it a lot. I hope you're enjoying the reactions. I really do. And if you want to see one of your comments at the end of these videos, don't forget to leave them in the comment section below. Maybe yours will be next. But until next time, goodbye for now.